Hello, my name is Daniel Blumberg and I'm a Master's of Sustainable Design student at the University of Florida. This is my project number 4, Precedent Research, the Bullitt Center in Seattle, Washington, for Professor Walters. When you think of landmarks in Seattle, Washington, the first one to come to mind is the Space Needle. The Space Needle was originally built for the 1962 World's Fair. The Bullitt Center was not built for a World's Fair, but the implementation of so many sustainable technologies has made the Bullitt Center one of the most sustainably oriented buildings ever built. This building may very well prove to be a tipping point because it shows that a fully sustainable commercial building can be built and make economical sense. The Bullitt Center was conceived by Dennis Hayes of the Bullitt Foundation and was designed to meet the most stringent sustainable certification in the world, the Living Building Challenge. The Bullitt Foundation played a part in founding Seattle's significant institutions, including the Children's Hospital, Seattle Symphony Orchestra, and the Cornish School of the Arts. Currently, the Bullitt Foundation works to safeguard natural ecosystems while making possible a humanity that lives sustainably in healthy, equitable, and prosperous communities. Building the Bullitt Center as a sustainable structure required deconstructing and not demolishing the previous tenant on the location. Deconstructing the prior building allows for its materials to be utilized again in a new building instead of being deemed construction debris and possibly sent to a landfill. This process required 10 days of work, where standard demolition would have taken 2 days. The Bullitt Center is located amongst both residential and commercial buildings in Seattle, Washington, as seen by this map produced by the Miller-Hull Partnership. As seen on this map, the Bullitt Center is located in the southeast corner of the Capitol Hill Eco-District. Eco-districts are defined as sustainability applied at the neighborhood scale. Eco-districts provide a framework for realizing advanced sustainability through behavior change, building design, and infrastructure improvements. This infographic published by Time shows several key systems, including the oversized windows to allow natural lighting. Fly ash was used instead of Portland cement to reduce CO2 emissions for the concrete, wood framing from sustainably certified forests, and a building-wide thermal control system that operates the blinds, windows, geothermal wells, and lighting to ensure minimal power utilization while allowing for high comfort levels. This is the blueprint for the ground floor of the Bullitt Center. The bottom right corner is provided for parking of bicycles. No car parking is provided, and visitors and employees are expected to transit to the building under their own power or by public transportation. The northern face of the building has the primary staircase with a glass facing to allow for a view of the outside. The second through sixth floors follow the same basic layout. Each floor has showers available in the bathrooms as part of the encouragement of biking to work. This side view shows the slope that the building is built on, and at the same time shows the basement where the 56,000-gallon cistern is located. This captured rainwater is treated and purified for use by the occupants. The Bullitt Center has proven that sustainability in the built environment can work. The goal was to produce a building at least twice as efficient as the top-tier LEED Platinum certification and to meet the requirements of the Living Building Challenge. Simply put, the Living Building Challenge requires a certification process that must be undergone 12 months after the building has become operational. The 2.0 version of the challenge involved 20 separate criteria that had to be met, including 100% solar-generated power, all water requirements met on site by either closed loop or rainwater, and avoidance of any red list materials, to just name a few of the requirements. The solar panels on the roof of the Bullitt Center are rated to produce 230,000 kilowatt hours per year. This shows average power consumption of a similar-sized building in Seattle built to code in the summer of 2015. The built-to-code building used roughly 6 times the amount of power, and this is before taking into consideration the Bullitt Center's solar power production, which means the Bullitt Center was a net producer of electricity. The Bullitt Center's low domestic use was assisted by automatic external shading, natural ventilation, 26 geothermal wells, and fully operable windows, to name a few of the building's power-saving measures. In closing, the Bullitt Foundation's founder, Miss Dorothy Bullitt, said it well when she said, "I don't have causes, I have principles." The Bullitt Foundation has continued advocating her principles, and is leading the way by example with the Bullitt Center and the work that the Bullitt Foundation is doing. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Any questions?